I've gained $60,000 in equity on this property. I literally can take this house to the bank and say, this is what it's worth now. So that I can go and take that and do another house. That's actually gonna be my next goal, is to turn. Get on in here, guys. Get ready for Lake and Banks house tour. Lego. First, we have to discuss the renovations because it took a long time for my place to get to the way it looks now. So I had about 25 years plus worth of wallpaper on these walls. My house was purple, it was green, the trim was painted green, trim was painted purple. It took us a solid 30 days to rip all this wallpaper off, mud my house, sand my house, mud again, sand again, and paint. I've had so many angels along the way helping me, and so many friends and family members who literally took this house on as their project. And without them, it wouldn't have been this masterpiece that it is now. So I'm very grateful for everyone that has helped me along the way. But it was a lot of work, a lot of work. $200,000 for this home, put 5% down, so that's $10,000. When I finished closing costs, lawyer fees, etc., that was around $13,000. So all in, just my foot in the door, $12,000 out of my pocket. So guys, one of the agreements that I had when I first bought this property was to have all the appliances included. This saved me thousands of dollars on this deal because appliances are thousands of dollars. This is also one of my favorite features. When we first came in here, this kitchen, I can't even remember the color of it, but I wanted this nice chalkboard wall so all of my friends and family can write us nice messages, tell me how proud they are of me, and most importantly, just for me to remind myself of who loves me. This is a very important thing to me. When you own something, gang, you can do it how you want to do it. So the major renovations that I've done on this property are mostly cosmetic. I've spent thousands to furnish it, paint it, strip it, and that's mostly it. This past year in 2020 was when I first put the roof on and fixed my electrical panel. That cost me about $10,000 there. So all in for renovations, I've put around $30,000 into this home, plus the $12,000 for the 5% down in lawyer fees. So I've put in about $42,000 on a $200,000 property. But now, I just got my house appraised last month. My house is worth $300,000, gang. So I've gained $60,000 in equity on this property. I literally can take this house to the bank and say, this is what it's worth now, and pull out almost $60,000 so that I can go and take that and do another house. That's actually gonna be my next goal, is to turn this into a full rental property. This house is kind of a liability because it's not paying me, but when I house hack, that's when it starts. Follow me, gang, to go upstairs. These stairs used to be carpet, gang. My girl came in, ripped it off, we sanded it down, did it up, put the stain on it. Literally, I probably spent about $1,000 to do these stairs ourselves. A lot of sweat equity, but they're a perfect accent to the old home. Okay, so right now we're in the foyer of our 3rd level. So this home has 4 separate levels. The basement, the 1st floor, the 2nd floor that we're on, and the attic. Let's take a look at the first guest room. As I take it downstairs, I'm starting to house hack this home, guys. So a perfect house hack involves a desk for the student, bed, and some space, and some closet space. You want to make it nice, fresh, and trendy so that somebody comes in and they like where they're at and they pay a decent amount of money to stay. Let's check out guest room number 2. Now this room's still a little bit under construction, as you can see, but we're getting it prepared so that when hopefully we can get a student in here sooner than later. And a lot of this has the old hardwood original floors. Guys, this house is over 100 years old. So the ventilation isn't that good. One expense that I have when it comes to renting to students is the electricity bill, because everybody has to have a space heater in the winter because it gets so cold. Let's check out my room. This is my room, gang. Nothing fancy at all. I kind of spent my money on the other rooms because it costs thousands to furnish. A lot of this I have a lot of my goals on my wall and a lot of places where I want to be, but not too much money has been spent on this room yet. And obviously I have the master suite because this Lake and Banks house, gang. I got a nice walk-in closet. This is me as a child. Do I look the same? I had to be at least 7 here. Oh my goodness. Back when, I didn't even know I would have my own first property. And guys, I did this with my own money. No handouts from my family. No handouts from a man. I had a lot of people help me to get to where I'm at. But one of the major things I did right was build my credit score. I built my credit as I saved my chunk of money. And when I seen this house on the market, I was able to put a bid down in and get it. So this is my one little bath. It has the bathtub, really nice background, it's cute. We got our toilet, and as you can see in here, we have 1, 2, 3 for guests. So there's extra storage for anyone who's gonna be able to use this home. So I'm putting some money into getting a fan. Another thing that you see here is a fire alarm system that's hardwired into every single floor. So if there's any smoke that's detected on any floor, all of the alarms will ring. That's really important when you're having a rental. It is super spacious. It's literally like another room up here. What's important about this video is to know if you're interested in getting your first home, you need to have A, very, very good credit, and B, good saving habits. Because your down payment will get you in the door, but your credit is your financial reputation. And that's what will allow banks to say, okay, I'll give this girl a shot. Okay, I'll give him a shot. All right, those are the most 2 important takeaways. Now this 100-year-old home, yes, there's a lot of quirks, yes, there's a lot of fixes, but I got this at a great deal in a hot market. And I'm going to keep this home. I'm not going to sell it. But why would you sell it, Lake and Banks? Oh my God, it's worth $300,000 now. I get that, guys. I don't want to put $60,000 in my pocket. I want to get checks every single month so I have financial freedom. That is my goal with this. So I hope you guys enjoyed my house tour and you guys come inspired to have your own first property. See you next time, gang.